Of course, you can know all the exercises and all the best programs in the world, but if you don't know how much of a certain exercise to do, then you won't make any progress. You could be training 50 sets every day, and you won't make any gains because progress isn't linear like that. You've got to really find out what volume works the best for you, and the same with reps, range of motion, all that sort of stuff. What I'm going to give you in this module is just a basic set of guidelines that I use that have worked for me, and you can adapt that to your goals and your training style. I've been training almost every day for the better part of a year, and I really wouldn't recommend that you train like that. Now, you might be wondering why that is. I mean, of course I've grown my forearms like 2 centimeters, but I definitely think I could have made better gains if I trained with a different frequency, for example 2 or 3 days per week instead of 7 days a week, which is actually what I recommend you try out. Now, the reason I wouldn't recommend training daily is simply because it doesn't really give you much freedom. So if you find out something new about forearm training, if you want to implement something into your routine, then the easiest way to do that will be if you're training 2 to 3 times per week. Because if you're hitting forearms every single day, the frequency is just so high that it doesn't really leave much fuel in the tank for you to experiment with different exercises and see if something's actually making a difference. Of course, you can experiment with daily training too, but I really wouldn't recommend it to most people. So just stick with those 2 to 3 days per week.